Hi. Congratulations on your purchase of an Eva Kitty condo. Now let's put it together. So in your box, unless I messed up badly, you should have one base with holes already drilled, one 2-foot post, one 1-foot post, one platform with 2 screws pre-screwed, one couch with 3 screws already in it, and then 6 screws in a baggie. So go ahead and get these screws out and start with the base. Like I said, you have some holes that are already drilled, and so you want to put 4 of those screws in there. And then you're going to screw the posts in. Now the best way to do that is to first put one of each screw through to the other side. So you should be able to see this right here. And do that. Now remember, the 1-foot post is going to be in the front, so you want, if you can find the seam, you want the seam to be facing back. So there's the 1-foot post goes right there. So here's the seam. It's going to face this way. So line it up right in the middle of that board. And also make sure that it's going to be centered with the screws. And get that first screw in. And then make sure that the board post is going to line up with the other screw. So twist it into place. That's why you start with 1 screw. See? Maybe a little more. There. And then go ahead and put that other screw on in. Cool. And the same thing with the 2-foot post. The seam goes to the back. So we'll go ahead and line that puppy up just like so. It's nice and centered. Drill it in. It's lined up with that screw. So at this point you have your base and your posts. Now let's put on the landings. Start of course with the platform. Now if you have a 1-foot prop, that really helps. And the reason for that is because when you screw down into the post, if you don't have anything there, it's going to pull it down and you're going to get a wonky angle. So get your post or your prop right there, and make sure that the screws aren't getting, don't get it right next to it so the screws don't go into it, but just enough so that it doesn't go in there and holds it up. Now, you also want to make sure that you line, go above and line up your screws so that you're gonna, they're gonna go into the posts and not just go off to the side. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So press it in, and also make sure that you're pressing down on the prop and the post as best you can. And if you need to use your leg, go ahead and do that. Line them up for a while, and you'll feel it catch the wood. So after both of those. Okay, and then remove your prop. You don't need that anymore. So at this point, go ahead and take the last 2 screws in that baggie, and you're going to put these 2 screws through the platform into the 1-foot post. So make sure that it lines up with that. Then also go to this side and I'm going to move her just a little, and then make sure that it's still there. Drill on down. Last but not least, the couch. So with the couch, go ahead and you want to get that middle screw through just like you did with the base. Just have it poke through. Hopefully you can see that right there. And so have the open part of the couch face forward. You want to get that screw that's poking through and line it up right in the middle of the 2-foot post. I'll do it so you can see. Well, hopefully you can see it. Just like that. Okay. And give it a good whack if you want. Screw that middle one down. And then line it up. So you do it right in the middle. So you can make sure that it's nice and square. And also be sure that it's not leaning forward or backward. You can kind of see it's leaning forward just a little bit. So when you do these other 2 screws, kind of give a little pressure just to straighten it up. And that's it. Now your Eva Kitty condo is ready for your cats to enjoy.